next guests were friends for years before they realized they could pair up to change the lives of many kiddos. They're the founders of Spin the Spectrum, a nonprofit in Dallas that teaches the art of DJing to children with neurodivergence. Let's welcome Courtney and Jay, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. You got this idea, is this true, from a documentary about Grandmaster Flash?
It is.
I love that.
I can't remember if it was AMC or Netflix or something, but I was actually getting ready to go pick up something for one of my students from Jay's house. And they were doing an interview with Grandmaster Flash. And he was talking about how he got started and really how he created the art of DJing. And what he said was, you know, I really loved anything electronic. And I loved taking things apart and putting them back together. But I especially love things that spin and went around and around and around. I loved washers and dryers. And you know, working with autistic students, I also have a lot of friends that love that as well. But he said, and again, I'm paraphrasing, but he said, it allowed me to be a part of the party. But when I got behind the controller or the decks, I had total control over everything. And when you process the world sensory-wise in a different way, control is so comforting. And so I thought, wow, I know so many friends that would benefit from this and that would love this. And so, of course, you know, 20 minutes later, I'm over at Jay's house and I say, hey, I have this insane idea. You have got the oldest and best DJ school in Dallas. Let's do autistic and neurodivergent DJ classes.
Like, let's go for it.
I know, right off the bat. Like, what did you think right when she brought this idea up to you?
I didn't even have to think twice about it. It was something that I knew I wanted to do, because at the Keep Spinning DJ Academy, that was something that I always wanted to maybe approach, you know, teaching neurodivergency. But, you know, when Courtney brought me that idea, I'm like, okay, now we have a way to actually put it together, you know, with what we both do and bring it to the people. So it was incredible.
So the classes are individualized, right, for each student?
So we take the principles of child-led or patient-led therapy, which is really the gold standard in how to teach autistic and neurodivergent people. And we apply those to teaching DJ music production. So it's like, it's a very, I think if you had told me at the beginning of my career, like, you're going to be helping people teach DJ music production classes as a speech and language pathologist, I would have been like, what in the world kind of universe are you living in? But
what a cool person you are to be open to something like that. You see something, get inspired by something, and the people that did that documentary had no idea what they would inspire, that ripple effect, and then how it's affected these other kids.
I often call it a rock star SLP, like, you know, because nobody else has thought to even go in a direction like that. So.
Well, let me tell you something. I would do this for the rest of my life because it's amazing, and it's wonderful, and there's something to it, and there's something special about it.
What a life well lived when you find something like that. I want to mention this because it's amazing. You operate on a pay-if-you-can model, right? Which is really important.
You know, anytime autistic or neurodivergent kiddos do something for recreation, to me, you know, as their therapist, I feel like it always ends up turning into therapy. And I hate that. As a therapist,
but it could be cool if it's art, if it comes out as art,
but I wanted them to be able to do something just for the sake of doing something for fun, or because they wanted to, or because they were passionate about it.
So you turned it around,
and so when that's your goal, money is never your goal. And so we want that avenue to be open for everyone.
It's really beautiful. Because not everybody can afford that.
It's definitely the most fulfilling thing that I've ever done as a DJ. I've worked with some of the biggest artists that you can think of. And, you know, to do this is the most fulfilling.
Oh, it's got to be so inspiring, too. You have an artist you've been working with, Jordan, right?
Yes.
Okay, you have a story that kind of proves how powerful the program can be. So talk to us about Jordan.
All right, so Jordan's mother came to us expressing interest in classes, and Courtney has actually been working with Jordan since he was 2.5 years old. He's 13 now. And he also...
Family member at that point.
He is. The whole family.
Another one of our students who, you know, innately had that perfect pitch. You know, I didn't have to go into great detail on telling him where to bring in the next song or what have you. He actually came in, and after maybe 2 weeks of DJ classes or something like that, his OT called us, and she was like, "What the heck are you guys doing? You know, because now Jordan is taking 2 tennis balls and he's bouncing them off, you know, crossing them and then catching them in the opposite hand. So we sort of felt like we were on to something at that point.
Like tears probably came out of that parent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I understand that very well. When you see them do something, you're like, oh my God, it's connecting.
Yes.
Like somebody got to them and they communicated to them in a way that they understood, and it's, oof.
Yes.
Yeah.
So from there, we actually do a weekly activity at the best school for neurodivergent individuals in Dallas called It's the Sensory World.
They are amazing.
Yeah, they're absolutely amazing.
Oh, yes.
So shouts out to It's the Sensory World.
Yes.
But, they were having a fundraising gala, and they asked, initially asked me to DJ.
Yeah.
But then when they found out how great Jordan was doing, they were like,
and Jordan was going to school there at the time,
maybe we'll get you to do a little something, but I think we want Jordan to DJ.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well.
That's a proud moment, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
And initially, he was a bit nervous, you know, but he overcame his fear, and then he picked out all his songs, and he did the set, and it was just absolutely incredible. I mean, 250 people, standing ovation. I was his hype man. Like, you know what I mean? Usually, you know, I get a hype man, but I was his hype man on this set, and his grandparents were there, his parents were there, and it was just probably the most, you know, fulfilling thing that I'd seen at that time. And then we went on to do more classes, and, you know, I just continue to get amazed with every student.
Oh my, what was it like in the room that night?
Jordan is one of the smartest, most kind people on planet Earth. Yeah. But I also know that when you experience the world in that way, in a different way than the other kids around you, that's hard. It's hard, but that hardship often builds character, and that character that
ends up making the coolest individuals.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. And I don't ever want to present it like, oh, hardship made him great, because like no one deserves hardship. But like,
I understand.
He's an amazing person, and so like for me to watch this kid that's kind of frozen in my mind at like maybe 3 or 4, and then get to watch him have this huge moment where, like, I say this every time, but it was like I watched the whole trajectory of his life change. Yeah. You know, you just saw all this confidence flow into him, and this kid that I saw everything that was cool about him when he was 2.5, to get to see a room full of 100 people see that same thing in a scenario where that was totally magnified, and like he could take it all in, and he could feel all that love and and feel like he was fully included.
And then he could see himself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
you know,
he could
like
see
that was incredible.
Yeah.
Like, it was a defining moment of my life.
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful life y'all live, and a part of so many inspiring moments, and get to be a part of so many beautiful lives.
We're lucky to be.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
I get it. Our friends at the Texas-based grocery chain H-E-B love how Spin the Spectrum is changing lives for kiddos with neurodivergence. To help you keep providing this outlet, they're donating $10,000 just to help out.